Loose call here, but I guess if the fish is just giving the money money away. He asked in the chat if we can play 40k, but the stars won't let him. This is small shit to him.
Yeah. Yo, this is Daniel Show Force here with a special video. I want to make it up to you. I haven't been posting in a while. I've been neglecting you and I apologize. But today we have a special video. I am joined by a special mystery high stakes guest and we're gonna go through my top 5 high stakes spots. I picked some crazy interesting hands to review with my guest and just enjoy the ride. We'll see you at the end. I have a surprise special guest, a special mystery guest that is always anonymous, always in the shadows. We have a MMAsherdog to walk through some hands with.
What's up, guys?
So, yeah. So we have this sevens hand. Let's start with the first hand. He's a busy person, a very busy business billionaire, so doesn't have much time. So we're just gonna go through a few hands. So we open sevens, get 3-bet by Linus, who's we saw yesterday was playing a true teller heads up at 40k. It's small stakes for him, I guess now. We open sevens, get 3-bet, we call. He c-bets small on the flop, pretty standard call, I would say. Would you ever raise here?
You could raise really small if you want, force him to, bet call hands like ace high, but...
I think, yeah, could be an option.
But yeah, probably just want to call here.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a decent amount of nines here, but so does he, right? You're probably calling a 3-bet with maybe, let's say 9-7 plus. Yeah. But he's also going to 3-bet 9-7 or 9-8 plus, so, I guess he doesn't have pocket deuces, but then again, you don't have jacks plus much.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And you just have a lot of the weak hands that he doesn't have, so, yeah. You're doing okay on the flop, but not amazing.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I just decided to call. So, it's a good turn. I think, most of these hands are winning.
Obviously. Nobody ever shows losing hands.
I have one losing hand, I think. No, I think this hand was interesting because you'll see. So obviously I would not really raise here. I have the nuts. If he's bluffing, I want him to hit something.
Yeah. Whenever you guys have the nuts, you generally want to slow play in position in a big pot. Yeah. So maybe if you have a good hand which is a bit vulnerable, you might want to raise. So if let's say you have a 9 with no heart, you might want to raise. But there's no bad river for you, basically. I guess a 9 is bad, but yeah, that's exactly 2 outs.
Yeah. So he shoves. Of course we call, but I felt the interesting thing was that he shoved tens here. And yeah, I was not even sure. Is he bluffing? Is he value betting? Is he
He's clearly value betting. I mean, he can just check and win against 7x of hearts or pocket fours or stuff like that, or an ace high flush draw.
So he's thinking I'm calling him with ace high a lot, or with an under pair, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is good because how do you have an 8 to call with? It has to be an 8 plus a heart. Yeah. Or a 7 plus a heart, or maybe a7 of spades, and there's no middle pair, or you have to call him with ace deuce or something like that.
Yeah, maybe I had some ace deuce. So let's jump to another hand. Okay, this hand is an interesting one. I may have misplayed this. I don't know if you remember this fish, bulky. And I remember he was a huge fish. Well, we will see that. So Dino Supremo, he posts Dino Supremo, open 4x, call, we call, Linus calls.
Okay, pretty loose call here, but I guess if the fish is just giving the money away.
Yeah, he was doing quite a bit of this fancy plays.
Yeah, the problem is if he's doing a lot of shoving, you're gonna end up with a lot of these hands where now it's really ugly. Yeah. Or you're gonna end up with the flop is 9-7-3 and then he shoves, and then what do you do? Your hand is not the worst to call with, but at the same time you're calling a multi-way all in. So That's why I'm not sure this is a winning flat call in the small blind. I mean, the big blind by Linus is a snap call.
Yeah.
But in the small blind, I think also Linus is going to squeeze a decent amount. Because, I mean, he knows, like, okay, Dino's range is pretty wide. Actually, yeah, it's pretty wide. Andro's range, I mean, he never has anything. Yeah. And then you never have anything because you both are the squeeze against the fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, the only problem he's got is that Babulki or whatever can, you know, I don't know if he's the type to back jam or just, I mean, if he calls a lot or whatever he does.
But I don't really like which like splashing. I don't remember much about him, but I know like if you hit something, you're doing pretty good against him.
Okay.
So to the flop, here I was like, I was really not sure what to do because, I mean, the thing like okay, under was out, Dino Supreme. I think like if I shove here, whatever, if I call here, I can sometimes get it in good against the fish, and basically they will not really call with a pair. I mean, I can have like whatever, like some random 2 pairs, some 6s, 4s. So I think like I fold them out of better hands, Linus and Dino, and I think he will shove also dominated draws here and stuff, and I have like a combo draw. So, but then again, the price I'm getting is
Also, he could be shoving with a better flush draw, in which case you're dominated.
Yeah. So I was.
I mean, Linus is probably defending every 7-5 suited, every 6, all the 6s and 4s.
Yeah.
He should squeeze 8s, but maybe doesn't. So he can have hands like 8-6. So I think I would fold, to be honest. I mean, if he has an ace or a king high flush draw, you're done.
Yeah.
If he has a value hand, you're still behind. Yeah. And then with 2 guys behind. I mean, I think Dino probably just would have bet multi-way. It's not a good spot to bet, but with the fish in there, you probably just would have bet.
Yeah.
So I think we can fold.
Yeah. I was really not sure about this.
With 40, we need 45% equity.
Yeah.
I mean, a flush draw has around 37, so then we need that gut shot already. Plus, our queen needs to be sometimes live, and then so all of our outs have to be live, and then some those other guys cannot show up with good hands behind us.
Yeah.
So I think this is a fold.
Yeah.
Sure. You really want to get it in against 10-9, but I mean, is he crazy enough to put it in with the 10-9 here? I think it's more likely he just has hand like 8-7, in which case your gut shot is not good. So I think it's a fold.
Yeah. If I think about it here, probably like a fold.
I think that's also why the call in small one is a bit questionable because you're gonna end up in spots like this.
Yeah.
If he's shoving a lot, then.
I don't remember the reads I had on him at the time, but so I did decide no gamble, no future. So I just I just went all in.
10-9 of heart one time, 10-9 of hearts. Ooh, probably won.
Yeah, he has. He was blocking my outs, that's for sure. Has 8-5 off.
Yeah, but you see, I mean, that's not the best hand to show up with, and he's still not. He's doing pretty well against you.
Yeah, it's like, I have a combo draw. I'm just not used to getting 5x pot shoved on the flop. So he
sent that stuff.
Yeah, he definitely
forced a mistake.
Exactly, he definitely forced a mistake there.
He put it in with 58%. That's not bad.
Yeah, that is a nice hand by him. All this time, I thought this Libby guy is actually Limaus. I thought they were like the same guy, but now, like when I saw the hand now, because I know like you were playing Limaus these days a lot, and I saw, this Libby, it's not the same guy. So because every time I was thinking about Limaus, that guy, like was like a huge spaz, like huge fish. But no, actually Limaus is it's another guy who's not as bad as Libby. You would say. I guess you have more experience with both.
No, Libby is way more crazy. He asked in the chat if we can play 40k, but the stars won't let him. This is small shit to him. Yeah. He's just playing some small shit here. Yeah. So I mean, you could see like it's 5100. He just open raises 4.7x. Ante. So we're also deep with him. Maybe I can even go bigger here, but I made like a big 3-bet here. Why is Probers not covering? What the fuck? I mean, I know he has worse position on a spaz, but I've seen Libby put in 350 big blinds pre-flop with 9s. So I saw him call in at 10k PLO with Queen 7 6 4.
Okay.
For 17k.
So he's not afraid to gamble.
No, so I mean,
say.
you now I mean, let's say you got aces against him, you get it in against his, you know, 9-8 suited. I mean, you're just losing out on a ton of money.
Yeah, yeah. I think like that's what I did also. I just wanted to cover him when I
Yeah,
sat.
I think that's very important. I mean, yeah, it's high variance, but in the end, we play for money, right? The point is making max EV.
Yeah, yeah. So he calls, checks to us.
So yeah, he's the type here to just. I mean, if this guy has jacks plus, he's gonna raise. So I would say this board is just really good for you.
Yeah. What do you think about the sizing on the flop?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I'm thinking like just like I want like protection here, and yeah, he's for sure still calling with worse. I don't have like, and we're deep, so I just want to get money in basically. And okay turn, not that bad. Just bet big again, and he shoves. So I mean, at this point I'm like, oh, I remember actually I was like I think it was like my first or second hand at the table, and I haven't played him before. But I think you told me or someone told me like that he's pretty crazy. So like, okay, no way I'm folding here. What do you think?
Well, you only need 23%. So if he has flush draws, you're in great shape. If he ever has like 4s or 6-5 or something, or 9s or 8s.
Yeah.
I mean, if he ever has any of those hands. It's also, I mean, this guy's pretty crazy. I think he just often fast plays a better hand. He can have hands like 7-4, but
yeah.
Yeah, I think with only needing 23% equity,
yeah.
I think it's a call.
Yeah, I do call.
9s? 8s? Yeah, 9s.
9s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Libby confirms. So, I just like sit two hands later, I bust him, the game breaks, I just leave. Just do my job.
Like a true assassin.
Yeah, yeah.
Show up, assassinate, and leave.
Yeah. My job is done here. Yo, I hope you enjoyed this part of the video. I decided to split it into 2 parts. It was 20 minutes long, so I was like, okay. I know actually I did a poll on Twitch on how many parts it should have, and all the guys said 1 part, so I just did 2 parts. I want to give a shout out to MMAsherdog for joining me in this video. Check out his CFP, Bluff the Spot. Actually wearing my Bluff the Spot hoodie, full promo on, and now I can promote them because like I'm not part of the coaching, I'm not part of Bluff the Spot anymore. Still friends with them, still joining the streams and whatever. And see you in the next video, in the next part. I'm gonna post pretty soon. Right now, kinda enjoy the rest of the day here in Malta. Really nice weather. So I hope you enjoyed the video, like this video, subscribe to see the next part, and see you soon. Peace. I'll see you in the next part. Paco. Respect my high stakes authority. Do you understand what stakes I'm playing?